Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurfatin Nadira binti Muhammad Shukri. So we go to introduction. Malaysia's federal constitution is the supreme law of the nation and from the foundations of its legal and political system. Since independent in 1957, the Constitution has undergone numerous amendments to accommodate changing social, political, and economic circumstances. Uh, this constitutional development reflects Malaysia's historical experience and demonstrate the evolving natures of its legal framework in response to national needs.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurfatin Irina binti Nur Suha Azwa. Next, I will talk about overview of Muamalah institution in Malaysia. Operation of the Muamalah institution in Malaysia is guided by the Islamic principle, which makes sure that the financial transactions are not affected by riba, gharar, and maisir. These organizations are the basis of the Islamic financial system in Malaysia. They are part of socio-economic development and they enhance trust of people on Islamic finance through good governance and innovations. Uh, Next, concept and types of Muamalah institution. Muamalah institutions are found on the Islamic law and direct the ethical financial transactions by underlining fairness and mutual consent. The application of this principle in Malaysia is in the form of contract, including muharabah, mudarabah, wakalah, musyarakah, and ijarah. Among these are the Islamic banks, takaful operators, the Islamic capital markets institution, and the social finance bodies that offer financial solutions that comply with Sharia. Next, legal and Sharia foundation. Uh, the high legal and Sharia frameworks that promote Islamic finance in Malaysia include the Islamic Financial Service Act 2013 and Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009. Uh, these are laws that are empowering the regulatory bodies and the Sharia advisory councils in order to enforce compliance across the activities undertaken by the Islamic banks, takaful operators, and capital market activities. Okay, next about regulatory bodies governing muamalah institution. Regulators make sure that the muamalah institutions are running Sharia compliantly and steadily. They regulate, oversee institutions, and promote innovations in order to bolster the Islamic finance industry in Malaysia. Next about Bank Negara Malaysia. The principal regulatory body of the Islamic financial institution is Bank Negara Malaysia, which checks to provide financial stability to Sharia as per ISFA 2013. BMW enhanced the popularity of Malaysia as an Islamic finance destination by its Sharia advisory council and innovation support. Okay. Next, the activities of the Islamic capital market governed by the Securities Commissions include Sukuk and the Sharia compliant investments. SC maintains a high level of transparency and Sharia compliance through its Sharia Advisory Council, which enhance investor trust and makes Malaysia a global Islamic financial center.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Saidatun Nuraina Shakira binti Muhammad Syamsul. Today I will present a current issue and challenge in Sharia compliance based on a case study on Sharia non-compliance in Tawaruk and Bai'inah product in Malaysian Islamic banks. This case show that although these products were approved by Sharia committees at the planning stage, problems happened during the actual implementation. Some issues include improper transfer of asset ownership, incorrect order of contract, error documentation. Because of this, some Islamic banking products look similar to conventional loans. This problem can reduce customer trust as Islamic finance is based on Sharia principle, honesty and transparency. When customers doubt whether a product is truly Sharia compliant, it can damage the reputation of Islamic bank and the Islamic finance industry as a whole. In terms of regulation, Bank Negara Malaysia and the Sharia Advisory Council face challenge in monitoring and enforcing Sharia compliance due to the complexity of Islamic financial products and limited internal expertise in some banks. Lastly, Sharia non-compliance affect institutional performance through higher compliance costs, possible penalties, and loss of customer. Therefore, stronger Sharia governance, better internal control, and clear communication with the public are important to restore trust and ensure the sustainability of Islamic banking institution in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Hani Zulaika and I will presenting about analysis and discussion role of regulatory bodies. Okay, regulatory bodies plays an important role through laws, policies and supervision. Their main focus is to promote Sharia authenticity and resharing, manage Sharia non-compliant risk and strengthen human capital and governance. One major issue in Islamic finance is the heavy reliance on debt-based contracts. To address this, Bank Negara Malaysia introduced the Value-Based Intermediation Strategy in 2017. This strategy encouraged Islamic financial institutions to create sustainable economy, social and environmental outcome aligned with Maqasid Al-Sharia. In addition, the Islamic Financial Service Act 2013 separate investment account from deposit to ensure genuine profit and loss sharing. Another important role of regulator is managing Sharia non-compliant risk. The Sharia Advisory Council of Bank Negara Malaysia act as the highest authority on Sharia matters and its ruling are legally binding. The Sharia Governance Policy Document 2019 strengthened governance by making the board and Sharia committee accountable and ensuring SNC risk is properly managed. Regulator also focus on human capital and governance. Sharia committee member must have both Sharia and financial knowledge. Institutions are required to report and correct any Sharia non-compliant issue immediately. BNM also work with industry players to develop skilled professionals in Islamic finance.
The conclusion is Malaysia has one of the most comprehensive Islamic finance regulatory frameworks in the world, led by Bank Negara Malaysia, the Securities Commission, and the Sharia Advisory Council to focusing on financial stability, consumer protection, and Sharia compliance. These regulators ensure that Islamic financial operations are ethical, transparent, and aligned with Maqasid al-Sharia while also supporting innovation. Mm, the sector face challenge from technological advances such as digital banking, fintech, and blockchain, as well as risks like fraud, cybersecurity, threats, and the need to harmonize with international standards. A strong and effective regulation is essential for Malaysia to remain robust, competitive, and a global hub for Islamic finance.